Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about transit Uranus Sextile or trine one's natal moon. Now, this transit may manifest in goals, aspirations, friendships, one's future, freedom, and independence, being in harmony with the emotional needs and feelings. And I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. The thing is, you may feel more like pursuing goals and aspirations at this time more so than usual. It may be more of a need for you. Um, your future may be auspicious in attaining emotional needs at this time. If you have, say, your natal moon in Aquarius, those emotional needs may be connected with astrology or astronomy or computers or innovation. It could be tech labs, aviation, meteorology as some examples. You might also be more in that mood to be dealing with friends at this time, and friendships will have this is a time where you're talking about very compatible energy between the transit of Uranus and the natal moon at this time, and it could also be very auspicious for having more of like that friendship or like with family and people you're close to home with, and in the mother as well, prominent women in your life. This could be the time where the emotions, the feelings that are expressed at this time with friendships, with acquaintances, people that are prominent, in groups, clubs, or organizations. They'll be more likely to be more positive, and it's easier to express that at this time. That your friends, are gonna be more, there for you, to help you if you're dealing with a negative situation on an emotional level, or let's say if something has made you feel bad. I mean, if you have, say, natal moon in Capricorn, if you're feeling somewhat dejected or despondent, friendships are more likely to be there for you at this time more so than usual. It's a good opportunity, I would say, to have friends be there for that support, to care for you at this time more so than usual. And it's a time too where you could react. It's a good opportunity too, I would say, to be able to react and respond to what friends may need at this time. And if you're getting like phone calls from friends, you might, or they're trying to contact you, it's a time where you likely have more time to be able to respond just to their needs in general, more so than usual. And if you're requiring any freedom or independence at this time from home, family members, people you're close to home with, prominent women in your life, this is more the opportune time to be able to do so and not have them really be taken aback by it or not understanding it. It's a time where can be more supportive. Those people could be more supportive if there is a need for a break from these people, not to a point where you're going to be necessarily disappearing from them for any prolonged or protracted period, but it could be a time where you just need a certain amount of freedom, and this could be understood at this time. And the thing about this too, again, the fact that the moon is connected with the mother, family, the home, and people you're close to home with, and also prominent women in your life. This is a time, I would say, that you could likely balance your friendships, with these people, more so than you ordinarily would. And it's also, and in having it's a good time for harmony and with this, and also if you're involved, in any groups or clubs or organizations, this is a time where you could have that right, I would say, equilibrium and balance between that and those introverted activities associated with your home life. Now, another thing too, anatomically speaking, okay, the moon, is connected, the stomach, the chest, the breast, water retention, and ribs. So it's a time now where you really, if you have any of those issues that I described that are anatomically connected with the moon, This could be the time where you have Uranus, the planet of freedom. It's more about having the freedom to take care of these issues. If you procrastinated or hesitated on these matters, and you were inundated with work or responsibilities or whatever it might have been, this could be the time more so than usual where you would have the opportunity to actually do so with something with it and be able to get it taken care of at this time. And it's also a time to, I would say, if you're trying, like if you're somebody that works out vigorously, or it's a time where can be given that the moon is connected with the stomach and the chest area. This could be a good time if you're using some kind of new, very modern, innovative, workout equipment. I would say this could be a good time, an auspicious time to be able to utilize it to actually get the, those parts, anatomically I described with the moon, the chest and the stomach, get them in better shape at this time. And having the freedom and opportunity to do so at this time. And it's also a time when you have this transit as well, it might be a time where you might have more time to do things. It could be a beneficial time for friendships that are from your past to do things with. And the moon is connected with our past. Uranus again is about our friendships. And the thing too is, it might also be a time where you could reflect on positive memories with those people as well. If there was any group, club, or organization you were involved in the past as well, this could be the time where you might reflect on the positive memories that are associated with it at this point in time, more so than you ordinarily would. And the thing about this transit as well, I would say it's also positive, really for forming more maybe friendships with the public, for being able, to go out in society in general, because Uranus could be connected with society. The moon is public. It's a good time to be getting out there and being able, if you have some kind of, say you have an invention, some innovation that you've held back on and you've been reluctant to come out publicly with it. This could be the time, if you're able, to get that patent or something that you've gotten a patent on, to be able to bring this out really publicly. If you're trying to sell it, this could be the good, positive time to be able to do so, I would say. And the moon is also associated with our subconscious and unconscious. And, it might be a time, where, friendships, they might be, there might be something, on an unconscious level, that you have right now, maybe that, something that's associated, with your goals, your aspirations, or it might be, where something, I should say, something with friendships might be, more compatible with that unconscious side that you, expressed. There might be something unconsciously, associated with Uranus, that you need, to take care of, and you haven't really, maybe thought about it consciously, whether it's a goal or aspiration or what have you, or forming friendships or trying to get, some freedom in something. And, it's a time where you might be able to take care of those matters and actually do something about it. And let's say, again, the moon is connected, with our unconscious or subconscious side. Let's say if the natal moon is in Gemini, you might have a, side that might be, could be an unconscious side that's versatile, loquacious. It could be, one that's, being able to, that's adaptable. And, friendships may feel more compatible with it at this time. Also, witty could be a trait of Gemini as well. And also, too, friendships, I would say at this time, more so than usual, can be there for your safety and security. It can be beneficial to that. And if there's anything with your future, As far as your safety goes, this could be a very positive time for it if you're trying to build, set up some kind of, innovative electronic alarm system in the home. This could be an opportune time to do that. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. But anyway, now another way this transit could manifest, it could be where friendships, which is Uranus, could be more beneficial to your emotional needs, which is the moon. Let's say, for example, if the moon is in Leo, those emotional needs may be associated with creativity. It could be games, it could be partying, it could be entertainment, acting, as some examples. Now, goals and aspirations, which is Uranus, it could be something you're more in the mood, which is the moon for. If Uranus is in Sagittarius in the third house, if that transit is in that sign in the third house, it could be, doing something with sports or religious, which is Sagittarius. It could be writing, communication, which is the third house. Also, too, another way this transit could be expressed, it could be where clubs, which is Uranus, could be more, like I stated before, could be more in harmony and agreement, more compatible with your unconscious side, which is the moon. Now, let's say, for example, if the natal moon is in Libra, it could that unconscious side could be charming, refined, diplomatic, tactful, as some examples. And it's also a time where freedom, it's a good opportunity, a good time to have freedom, which is Uranus, to do things that are home related, which is the moon. Now, for say, for example, if the natal moon is in Virgo, it could be organizing, cleaning, compartmentalizing, as some examples. And also, this could be very positive for your future, which is Uranus, doing something connected with the public, which is the moon. Now, let's say, for example, if the natal moon is in Cancer, it could be doing something with restaurant work, or something with food. Could be doing something with, plumbing, or providing, some laundry service, as some examples. Anyway, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.